Hello, and welcome to today's webinar, From Ideas to Impact, an Introduction to Project Management. I'm Aliki Kormanopoulos, Manager of Academic and Student Engagement for PMI, and I'm here with my colleague Lucy Ward to share with you how PMI and project management can help make an impact in your career and support your leadership goals.
Thank you for the warm welcome, Aliki. As she mentioned, my name is Lucy, and I am a Partner Success Specialist for the North America region. We're excited to tell you about our organization, the Project Management Institute, also known as PMI, what we do, who we do it for, and how developing project management skills early in your education can help support your career growth. Just to give you an overview of what we'll cover today, we'll start off with a quick introduction to PMI. We'll then give you an overview of what project management is and how you might leverage this skill set throughout your career, no matter what you are currently studying. And lastly, we'll provide you with some free career tools so that anyone interested can test their project skills and get connected with our community. PMI is the world's leading professional association for a growing community of millions of project professionals and rising leaders worldwide. We like to say that project management is for people who want to change the world. As the world's leading authority on project management, PMI empowers people to make ideas reality. Through global advocacy, networking, collaboration, research, and education, PMI prepares organizations and individuals at every stage of their career journey to work smarter so they can drive success in a world of change. PMI is built by the passion of thousands of volunteers who shape our standards and care deeply about helping others succeed. Our work is driven out of hundreds of local chapters that help grow our community and amplify our impact. Our organization has committed itself to advancing the field of project management for more than 50 years. By providing certifications, community, education, research, and advocacy, we deliver value for 3 million project management professionals worldwide. The PMI name delivers instant credibility for project managers and the organizations that count on them. The standards we design for project, program, and portfolio management are globally renowned, including the gold standard, the Project Management Professional, better known as PMP. Pandemics, technological disruption, the environment, our world is constantly changing. To adapt to that change, organizations have shifted their ways of working to deliver value around sets of temporary projects. This is why it's no surprise that 97% of surveyed business leaders agreed that project management, the process to launch and run projects smoothly, is critical to business performance and organizational success, according to a study by PricewaterhouseCoopers. The world we live in today is created by projects. This shift has led us to what we call the project economy. So what does it mean? To better understand this, I'd like to share my own experience as someone who is still early into their career and how project management skills have been critical for my growth. As an MBA student, I was very interested in social entrepreneurship and starting my own business. While working towards my degree, I entered a business competition to win grant monies that would help me turn my idea into a reality. I prepared a comprehensive business plan for a cat rescue cafe that would be called Mountain Mama. I was successful and was awarded a grant. I used the monies for startup expenses, but my idea never grew past this. I lacked the skills to prioritize and plan tasks to help me make my idea a reality. It all felt too impossible for one person to do, and I eventually abandoned the idea. A few years later, I started working at PMI and learning about project management. I had not heard about PMI prior to working here, and I thought that project management was something for engineers and architects. However, I quickly realized that this skill set would be instrumental to my success as I began to use our resources. I did not need to be a project manager to apply the new skills that I was learning. As I applied my new skills, the results showed in my performance when I was later promoted. Project management has not only helped me succeed at work, but now I've been able to revive the idea of having my own business. This past summer, I decided to start pet sitting. What started out as a simple side gig turned into a full-scale business with lots of repeat clients, so I decided to cultivate Mountain Mama 2.0. By using project management skills, I was able to double my revenue and cut the amount of work I was doing in half within my first 6 months.
So, as you can see from even Lucy's personal journey, project management is a universally applicable skill. Think about it this way. What does a chef, an orchestra conductor, and an entrepreneur like Lucy have in common? They are that critical point of coordination for all the moving pieces that will bring a project together. This is what a project manager does. A project manager takes care of their team, the resources, budgets, and connects the pieces together to bring everyone to the same endpoint. Now that's a very traditional definition of project management. Today, we would add that a project manager is responsible for the overall experience of the project, ensuring that communication is effective and that the right people are in the right place. They are the project leader driving change and ensuring the health of a project, no matter what that project is. Now, our goal today is not to redirect you towards a career as a project manager, but that you realize the importance of project management as a complementary skill to anything you are pursuing and how it can support turning your ideas into reality. It's usually only after entering the workforce that most people realize how central project skills are to a variety of roles, industries, and professions. While some people choose to seek out degrees and job titles in project management, a lot of people only start to develop the skill when they realize they need it to meet the demands of their first jobs or their first business idea or to move up in their job. Project management skills are essentially people skills. And it's a skill you can develop through training, mentorship, certification, and getting involved with the PMI community. And it doesn't just apply to your professional life. Project management is a skill you can use for every day. I've used project management to make sure my travel experiences are the best they can be. Planning a trip is a project. And when you learn some basic skills, you see how easily they can be applied to making everything in your life a little better. Like Lucy, I didn't know about project management until I happened to start working for PMI. And the more I speak with young professionals or people with goals of moving up in their organization, the more feedback we get about how much they wish they had learned about project management earlier in their education and their career to make a greater impact faster. That's why we believe that project management is the field for people who want to change the world. To be a project manager is to have the creativity, the technical training, and the people skills to come into any complicated situation, bring order to it, and deliver real, lasting results. The definition of project management, according to the Project Management Book of Knowledge, which is our compendium of all the processes and best practices according to the PMI community, is to create a product or service, create positive social or environmental contributions, improve efficiency, productivity, effectiveness, or responsiveness, enable the changes needed to facilitate transitions to future states, sustain benefits from previous projects. And what all these definitions have in common is that they are about making a positive change in the world. It is an effort to make the world a better place through a shared collective knowledge and experience. You are tasked with helping teams work together to deliver value and make change. And the best way for you to do this is by learning what the rest of the world is already doing and how you can bring those best practices to your everyday. There is no one-size-fits-all approach to becoming a project manager. And a great majority of us do project management in our jobs without an official title or degree. I go back to this analogy of the chef, the project manager as a chef. You aren't following a specific recipe, but rather using a list of ingredients to create a best outcome. And like a chef using their experience with ingredients to create something new and valuable, every industry calls for professionals to take on roles as project leaders within their organizations to make change happen. This is what the world needs and the economy requires. People who have not just the mindset to make a difference, but the skill set to actually do so. That is why project managers are in such demand around the world. They are trusted and trained in understanding people and processes, complex challenges, dynamic environments, and the big picture and the small details, and what methods to apply to get the best results. Project managers are visionary, analytical, organized, and driven. They thrive on the adrenaline and the responsibility of managing a complex challenge to a successful end. on time, and on budget. They identify consequences, measure choices, adapt with urgency, and find solutions that stick. And they do it all while motivating those who they manage and engaging the stakeholders they help. Does this sound like you? Does this sound like something that you can see yourself doing in the future? Because every project is so different, project managers need a set of highly transferable skills to help them thrive in a variety of situations. Now, I think you can start to understand how project management skills are future-proof, because these are the foundation to solving the world's problems. And for all these reasons, project management opens enormous career possibilities. To keep up with the pace of new ideas, the world needs 25 million new project managers by 2030. That's not that far away. And it's really not about any one industry, but a set of capabilities that apply to all of them. And as you think about preparing for the next phase of your development, I hope you are starting to see the importance of choosing to develop the type of skills that have longevity, that will prepare you for unknown changes the future holds. 10 years ago, did we know what a vlogger was? Did anyone think they could make millions creating content? What about app development, social media manager? Back in 2011, I created my company's first social media strategy, and it was considered a side job for an administrator. Today, we all know people for whom this is not only a full-time job, but a high-level position that requires creativity, coordination, and communication skills. What careers will be created in the next 10 years? How can you be prepared to adapt to them? Project management is at its core established best practices for getting stuff done and for managing teams of people. If you can dream it, project management can help you make it a reality. And this holds true for any industry or profession. Now, you may be starting your career doing something aligned with your studies, but within a few years, you will see that change, the economy, pandemics, social disruption, you name it, project management skills will always help you adapt and respond to the jobs of the future.
PMI brings together a community of project managers to share their experiences and best practices so that we are always at the forefront of new technology, ideas, and processes. And we can share these with you so you can also grow in your career by bringing these skills to your job and eventually your daily life. Here at PMI, we believe that everyone, regardless of age, can create positive change for the future. As a global community of project professionals, PMI is here to support your needs in developing skills that will help you achieve your goals. As I continue to apply my new skills at work and implement projects that will grow my pet care business, I think back fondly to the past version of myself that felt so defeated and how amazed I would be at myself today. If I could tell my past self one thing, it would be to learn more project management skills. So I hope that's one thing you can take away from this presentation too. And in the same way that PMI helped me make my idea a reality, PMI wants to empower you to create the future you are envisioning for yourself and the people around you. What we want to offer you today is access to a community and some free tools to get you started. These will complement whatever it is you are studying or working on today and will likely prove to be a key factor to your success later. So if you're interested in learning more about project management and taking that first step into developing your skills, we'd like to share with you KICKOFF, a free digital course that walks you through the basics of initiating, planning, and executing a project. With KICKOFF, you can choose a waterfall/traditional approach or agile/iterative approach, though if you're feeling inspired, you might learn both. Either way, you will have a library of tools and templates that you can easily access on both your phone and desktop. And once you've completed the course, which takes about 45 minutes, you'll get a badge certifying your abilities to share with employers, or two if you decided to learn both approaches. And whether you're wanting to boost your resume or make group work easier in the classroom, KICKOFF will help you achieve your goals. And we'd like to thank you again for joining us today, and we hope to see you again soon.